The Egyptians represented a tribe. They got us thinking that the Egyptians was a moment in time. Okay? And the reason they do that is to throw you completely off from the fact that they ain't been here that long. All right? The reason you can go back and they can dig up the mummies, it's not because they were wrapped so good that they preserved their bodies for hundreds of thousands of years. It's that these niggas just left the Avatar a couple hundred years ago. They just landed here in 1492. So everything that they have done, they accomplished from their year of 1492, which is when they landed, on up to now. So the Egyptians was not some far away civilization, 600 BCE, because we know BCE is before Christ entered, right? Right? And AD is supposed to be like after death, right? But we know Christ never existed, so we can remove all that BC and AD shit out the history books now, right? All that 6000 BC. He was never here. So y'all gonna have to come with something new now. Y'all gonna have to formulate a new lie for us to gather around. And we not gathering around no more lies. That's why we gather here. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know, you might not agree with everything I'm saying, but the truth hurt. So a lot of shit, it might hurt when I say it. So you might not want to agree with it. Some shit be so deep, you like, man, it can't be real, so you think I'm lying. I'm just going to give it to you like it is. We can't say AD after death because you can't even show us where Jesus Christ was buried at. So we not accepting that no more. Better yet, you can't show us where none of the motherfuckers in the Bible were buried at. None of them. None of them niggas got a tombstone. So y'all can keep those lies over there. All right? So these Egyptian artifacts that they like to dig up and hide is because the Egyptians was a tribe. And they were in existence the same time as the Cherokee. And you had all that going on at the same time. Kemet was before Egypt. Kemet was Egypt in a higher state. When we were Egyptians, we were vibrating at 13, 14, 15, 16th dimension. We stood 15 to 19 feet tall at that time. That's why when you go look at any ancient artifacts over in ancient Egypt, you see these big ass